Hello, this is Greg Allison with Green Greg's Garden and Worm Farm, coming to you live to talk about the new push for peace. And we have here, Greg, as just a reminder, yes, this is about our new program to push 2 minutes for peace. So, what this is all about for all the new viewers and so forth that haven't seen or heard this discussion already, I've already posted a video on this, and I've talked about it on Rex Bear's show, and I mentioned in a previous video. Hello there, Mr. I can't read these names. I'm sorry. So, hey, Cody, glad to have a moderator here. So, once again, what this is about, cut to the chase, is given all the events in the world, I want to set aside a special time where everybody can pray, meditate, or if that's not your style, just to stop what you're doing in silent protest. 2 minutes for silence, prayer, and meditation, whatever fits your style best. But what I'm looking at is the collective energy from so many people, the collective slowdown of everything should register, because we're really trying to reach out and reach a lot of people here. So again, it's 2 minutes for peace on the 2nd of February 2020. So that's 02/02/2020. 02/02/2020 at 2 p.m. What I hadn't announced on this channel previously was the time. I said we would work that out. And I talked about it with Rex Bear on his channel in the video last night. And so what we've decided to do, and what the new announcement here is, 2 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the reason we're picking Eastern is just so many people are in the Eastern time zone in the English-speaking world, and that's where we expect most people are going to hear from this first, although we hope to expand this out to a larger audience worldwide, but at least I think that's where it'll start out, and subsequent sessions like this we may do at 2 p.m. Universal Time, UT, which is also called Zulu time or Greenwich Mean Time, and that's the time of London, for example. Now, to give you an idea, 2 p.m. Eastern time is 1 p.m. Central Time. It's noon Mountain Time. It will be 11 Pacific Time. Look at my thumbnail picture on this. It will be also at, let's see. So I'm going to crank it back down again. So if I'm at 1 here, 1 noon, 11 Pacific time. So in Alaska, it will be at 10, and it will be at 9 in the morning in Hawaii in the Aleutian Island chain, and Guam some other later time. You just have to look at your time zones. If you are in England, it will be 5 hours prior to the Eastern time. So, 5 hours later. So it'd be like 7 your time. That's the difference. So, and I know where I'm like 6 hours different from, yes, 2 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Eastern is the time we're aiming for. And again, this is all pretty much launched because we see an opportunity for peace. It seems, whether it's real or not, it seems that we are having a lot of protests in Iran. That may bring down the ruling Ayatollahs, the Ayatollah Khomeini, just not Khomeini, but Khomeini, the new one. He did reach out and actually spoke in public, I think, today, which he hadn't done, as I understand, for like 8 years. So he has now realized he's got to take some action. He is feeling a little worried, maybe scared. His regime may be at risk, and that's good. Well, we'd also like to see our boys come home. So the idea is just stop and pray, meditate, to appeal for peace. Let your mind set on peace. And hopefully it will help everybody in the region. I hope people in the region that we're concentrating on here in the Mideast also do this, because we want to calm that place down. Last night on Rex Bear's show, we did a minute for Australia, and we had about 350 people. Now we're getting a lot more people here. A lot more people have viewed Rex's video since. It's getting up in the thousands. So are the my previous video on this one should do the same. So here's what I would like for you to do. Here is the instructions going forward. I would like for you guys to try to make this reach out a lot farther and a lot faster. Go to some of the other channels that you subscribe to and watch and ask them to do the same thing. Ask them if they would consider looking at this video and referencing it, or better yet, having me on their channel. Specifically, why don't everyone go in and target Edge of Wonder? Edge of Wonder is another channel that's got about 400,000 viewers. That's a little larger than Rex's channel, a little different audience. That would be a good audience. Any big channels like that would be a good idea. So let's, and other channels within the Leak Project sphere of families and other prepper channels would be good targets. I don't know if all the prepper channels are in tune with pushing for peace, but I think preventative measure is the best. Let's see what somebody said here. Paula's Natural said, pound, no war in Iran. There you go. There you go. So tweet it and share this on Facebook and share the links to this video and the video I posted on this, I believe it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I had two videos. The last one was specifically on this. The previous one mentioned it that I posted that morning. And last night's video with Rex Bear. These are all good videos that reference this topic. Hey, Hillary. We're in light. Hello, everyone. Let's see, third day, not Thursday, what King David says, I'm not really sure what you're talking about there. So I guess if Saturday, let's see, Sunday's the first time. Well, it's actually on a Sunday, the second. So I'm not sure I follow what you're saying there, King David. Shine your lights bright. Now, see, that's the thing you could do. So something that we were talking about in Rex's show was send your light into the universe. So if you're driving, pull over, turn your lights on. If you've got a flashlight, you might turn it on. But moreover, you've got your internal light. You know how when you punch, if you're in karate, you say, Kia! You know, it's to get that energy out. If you've seen the video from Rex Bear, I emitted a fair bit of energy in the Mount Hollywood tunnel. When I said, "Hello," real loud, I mean, I belted it just like Kia. And that's an interesting phenomenon. I want to check the videos on that. Virginia, you know, that should be another quick meditation. I don't know if we've got time to organize that one as well. 1:20 is certainly coming up fast. 2 a.m., oh, that would be rough to do, Hillary. But maybe that would be the best time. If people are up at 2 a.m. on 1:20, give that some consideration. That's another thing. Meditate that people don't take people's rights away, if you know what I mean. Groundhog Day, it is. Groundhogs for peace. Let's burrow for peace. If we don't have the peace, we may have to burrow. Maybe the way to get away from the radiation from all the spent fuel rod pulls that may go into meltdown if we have a power grid failure. So what do we got here? So Halo says Desert Rose. Desert Rose is such a sweet person. Hang punch us in fast enough. Add as moderator. Bing. Hope that worked out. All right, Desert Rose, you're now a moderator. Show us your blowgun. Yeah, I plan to do that this weekend. I'm going to do some more videos. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm hoping to do a video on my blowguns this weekend. Y'all have asked for that. I've talked about silent hunting. I think you're doing great. Thanks, baby. Thank you, Desert Rose. So I'm really into the silent hunting thing. So and being silent when you have to bug out. Be quiet. Don't be seen. If you're walking through the forest in the woods. Now, if you're bugging out in a vehicle, that's a different matter. But if you're out in the forest or woods, you need to be quiet and unseen. You need to hunt silently. And my travel bug out bag video that I did over a month ago when I was in Arizona depicted a lot of what I use and carry with me for that purposes. And I have more things that if I'm local toward that end. Slingshots. Yes, I had a slingshot in that pack. I've talked slingshots, and I will talk that in the future. Slingshots, blowguns, throwing knives, traps. I have many things. I have a crossbow. I have a bow. I have air guns. There are many ways to hunt quiet and silently. If you have to use a rifle, a small bore rifle might be best, like a 22. You can carry a lot more ammo, a lot less weight, and it's got it's still got a good range. And small game is going to be the only thing you're going to have around to hunt after a few weeks. I guarantee you there'll be no large game. So if you're planning to go out with a large game rifle and survive for the long term, you're going to be sadly disappointed. Anyway, compost bins built into your earth sheltered dwelling. Yes, stay warm. All right, Jason. Hey, I've been seeing some good comments from you, Jason. Thank you. And including on some of the other videos like with Rex's show last night. I appreciate the support, Jason. Let's see here. What else we got? Hi, Greg. Just wanted you to know really enjoy your videos. Thank you for all you're doing. You're a good man. And so, well, thank you, Mary. Appreciate that. Mary Brim, I believe it says. Okay, very good. Hi, Souls. Hey, how we doing here? So, hi, Greg and everyone last night. Yeah. Thank you, Souls. Jules, I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong. And Cody Prock, he agrees with me that a 22 long rifle is the best survival gun. Of course, anytime you pull a trigger in a forest, you are shouting, I'm right here. But if you need a gun, it is a good survival gun, and you can really defend yourself with it, although probably not from a grizzly bear. So, yeah, you might want some heavy caliber side piece for that kind of a job, my friends. Oh, well, thank you. I see I'm pronouncing it right. Soul's Eye. All right, I hope I'm still saying it right. All righty, very good. And Tammy, happy to see you too. LOL Grizzly. Yeah, well, okay. Do I sound like I'm a grizzly? Arr. Hi, Evelyn. Not good. Oh, yeah, wild pigs. Yeah, that's a challenge. Some animals are tough, but so for defense, my strategies have something a little bigger on my side. And I do have something, and it's lighter than the big rifle, but it's big enough. I don't know if I want to say too much here on YT because they don't like it when you tell things. You're a good dude. Gee, worms for peace. There you go. Let's worm our way into a peaceful future. There are a lot of mods on here. Holy moly. Well, that's good. It's good to have mods. I had some people before I started pointing mods come on here and saying some really nasty things, which was very unsavory, and I don't want those kind of things on my channel here. This is not a child's channel. This is not for child viewing because our topics are very adult. However, and by that I mean we're talking about working. We're talking about surviving. We're talking about things that could cause you to not survive. Those are not, child topics, but this is not a channel that's outside the realm of being a family channel. This is intended to be a family-oriented channel, a decent channel. High vibe on it. Thank you, Desert Rose. Oh, yeah, 1911. Yeah, Cody, it's hard to get the accuracy with them. That little old barrel in there flops a little bit inside. So, yeah, well, I've got something nearly as good as a 1911. Yeah, it's called a Super Black Hawk made by RUGER. I hope I don't get slammed for that one. But I do have, well, I shouldn't have said that. Now the whole world knows. Golly gee. I try not to talk too much about that topic because that's some things you need to keep private, my friends. So, yeah, y'all lured me out. Anyway, so basically, I think I've talked on the topic. The topic is 2 minutes for peace, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the 2nd of February, 2020. And we will do this again and maybe other things if we see some effectivity here. This channel covers a lot of prepping topics, but the best prep is prevention, not have it happen in the first place. We need to be aware and prepare for what could hit us, and it's impossible to stop everything from coming. There are things that are going to come. There are things that are going to happen. I'm not denying that. Some people say, well, the will of the greater creator is going to prevail, and it will. But that doesn't mean that we can't have effectivity because even in the holy books, it tells us to pray. It tells us to pray for a better outcome. And if people don't believe that, you can't tell me you believe the book, you don't believe that. So we can always pray that we have a better outcome. Whatever you believe or don't believe, there's nothing lost in meditating. There's nothing lost in praying. There's nothing lost if you don't believe in just taking 2 minutes for silence, because if you just stop what you're doing, that hopefully will get the attention of the powers that be. The more people we get involved, the more attention it will get. And let's see, Romanian built PS, oh, somebody's talking about hog control there. Very good. All righty. Yeah, the hogs are getting to be a real problem. They're spreading like crazy. Yes, Ellen, 0202 2020, 2 p.m. You got it. Absolutely. That's the idea. So, if you're meditating and praying, it helps to clear your mind. Hello from the Gulf Coast. Thank you, Casual Preparedness. And it helps to prepare your mind first. Yeah, sure like crazy, y'all. Amen. That's exactly it. Share this on your social media. Go on other channels. Go in their chat rooms or in the messages below after they've finished their video and call for this. Go, especially target Edge of Wonder and some of these other bigger channels and bring this up. We do have a friendly family channels that would be attuned to this in the Leak Project Sphere of Families. Video channels, but there's other channels out there, prepping channels, and topics that are in tune with the kind of topics we cover in this channel, and that's pretty broad. And again, hello from the Gulf Coast. So I think it's just a slow comment. Love you, true. Thank you, Desert Rose. Save the world by hitting the like button. That's it. We're trying to save the world, my friends. That's exactly what we're doing. Trying to save the world. And Barry says, "Hey, Scratch." I guess I missed Scratch's entrance in here. I'm putting it on Facebook groups. Yes, Facebook groups. 1 Thessalonians 5:3, King James Version. For when you shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction become, well, then we better prepare too, my friends. But I really think that we can affect a better outcome for ourselves, for our families, for those that we love, for those around us, for our communities, for our tribe. This is something we can organize. Organize your local communities into it. Go to your business and see if your businesses are willing to sponsor this. See if you can organize your state. Some of you people are good at organizing states. Some of you are good at organizing online communities. We have online communities. We have local communities. We have organizations that we're members of, companies that we work for. Spread this word around. Get them involved. We're trying to make a difference here. And I think we can get people's attention with this. We're going to grow this. This is a muscle. We're going to exercise it. We do this first on 02/02/2020. There will be a similar opportunity with a similar date on 02/20/2020, the 20th. And other dates to come that we can pick on. These are just good dates to remember because the resonance of 02/02/02. It's kind of hard to forget 2 p.m. It's nice when people can concentrate on the same thing. And I want everybody doing this at exactly the same time. However, it would also be interesting if people would stop and pray and meditate at their own local 2 p.m. So there's also, so there's a sudden burst of prayer energy, meditation energy, a positive light going into the universe to the powers above, including the slowdown of things hopefully being noticed by the powers that be in this world. Drones were electric company survey online. Okay. So you talking about drones in Colorado? Doc, is that what you're talking about? So I think I've seen that, notice that that's what they were doing. Well, it's hard to know. Yeah, pray for the world in 2020. Absolutely, Cody. Absolutely. We're trying to make a difference. We're trying to save the world, nothing less. And we can keep taking stabs at this. A lot of channels out here are just out there to tell you what can happen, or maybe how you can prepare yourself. I tell you how you can prepare yourself, what may happen, how you can grow your own food, how you can prosper even in bad times and have good, clean food, and some better tips on living will be part of that. I'm also going to cover, things like this. This is what we're doing on the preventative side, and I've already done this really in Power Grid. I've talked about hardening Power Grid and pushing forward and what the risks are there. Sometimes it may be that we appeal to the powers in governance, that we go to the state and federal government, that we go to the EMAs and we take action to get to people to make things happen. This again, I said, like Louis Pasteur said, an ounce of prevention is worth a gallon of cure. Hi, Marie. Kristen R. Adams says, Rex Bear's consciousness sprints are effective, I swear it. Let's make this awesome too. Look, yeah, we're really focused on this and more than any of them, because we're reaching out wide and we're taking the time to announce it in advance, to get it prepared to make this happen. And Marie says, hey, Lou. Yes, we know what that can do. And that's it. We have an inner light. So like I said, what I started to see, it's better to prepare your mind and have a moment of silence. Some people find that's easy to do when they have a tone that kind of sets their focus, like or like Rex was doing in the Mount Hollywood Tunnel before I yelled halo and interesting things happened. He was saying, Hugh. That happens to be my middle name, which is kind of strange. And maybe when you're done with your meditation, jump up and say, halo, send energy out. I mean, just punch it out like Kia, like they do in karate. Or halo. Elite Project 2020. Hey, Rex, how you doing, buddy? Hot dog. All right, what's he saying here? We're going to make him a moderator. So, Rex 2220. Hey, Rex. Awesome. Hello. So, guys, we can have a real difference here. We can change things. Greg, I really see the numbers 1111. You know, I do too, Marie. And I was saying before anybody started talking about them, I was really freaking out over it. And then suddenly everybody else starts talking about 1111. There are certain numbers and resonances that we ought to focus in on. So this is powerful. We can do so much. And Rex had this idea of having these meditation sessions. It was my idea to focus it on peace, to get it out there where we could reach out to more and more people, because we have a unique opportunity in time right now that can lend ourselves to peace with Iran feeling under pressure in their own country. And if the things kind of melt there, hopefully we can bring our boys home. We've had a session last night that tried to tamp down the fires in Australia, and I hope that's working. I saw a lot of people comment on this after that session in Rex's chat, the notes that people post afterwards. And a lot of people say, hey, this helped me. It really did. And they talked about how they felt the energy and what it did for them. So, when you do something positive, you get something positive back. And that's the whole thing. Let's be positive. Let's do positive things. And so finally, after you do your session, after you've said your meditation, you've concentrated, you've done that 2-minute exercise, think about while you're doing it. Think about the future you want to see. Think about what you intend. And think about peace. And then when you're done, do something. Get up and go hug somebody and tell them why you did it. You woke my dog. I'd say that one. Oh my gosh. Did your dog bark, sensual man? I woke your dog. Well, some people say that there's a lot of dog wagging going on with this stuff in the Mideast. That's what Rex said last night. Oh yeah, raining. That's what Rex is saying. Yes, Rex. And what do we have here? Kristen Adams, Greg, we need to have a way more gathering energy thought sessions. Like, yeah, I don't know about once a week, but this is what we're talking about, because there's a lot of problems here in the world, and we can do this. Absolutely. We'll start a whole new meme here on trying to make positive change. Let's see. So Evelyn says, maybe we should start up regular monthly stream. We all focus on something timely. That's a good idea. Weekly might be a bit much. A lot of subscribers on this channel are probably getting tired of, I have some fickle subscribers. And then when you go a little bit off kilter from your main line of your channel, they tend to start unsubbing in droves. But I think this is important. This is critical. We're trying to make a difference in the world. This is what sets us in this Leak Project family of channels apart from a lot of other channels, is if you look at the people in this family of channels that orbit around Rex and the Leak Project, we're all out here trying to do something positive. We are trying to be the change we want to see. We're doing things. I mean, whether it's, Ice Age Farmer, Christian Westbrook, David Dubine, you got Diamond building an Earthship. We got a lot of things going on. We're trying to make a positive change. We got people out talking truth, at least truth as they see it. And everybody has their own rose-colored glasses, and they see things differently. But we're out trying to find the answers. And whether you respect or believe everything everybody says, and you shouldn't. You should question everything and everybody. But that's what I like about this community, is it's a community that questions, because we're seeking the truth. And in the end, the real truth will stand on its own 2 feet. So don't be afraid of the truth. Don't be afraid to question, because in the end, no matter what, the truth will stand on its own 2 feet. Greg, we can change the world one thought session at a time. Same bat time. Same bat channel once a week. Once a week? Well, if I hear enough of that, I might go for once a week. It may be once a month initially. We may, if this really shows some strong effectivity, we'll do that. If people are really resonating with that, but we'll do it according to critical events, things that matter, things that we can aim at, places where you can have the most effectivity. To me, it's like karate. The best way to fight somebody is to use their own momentum. If they're coming at you, you use their momentum to throw them. You don't have to use as much of your own. So it's just technique. So you strike when the iron is hot. You take advantage when you have a unique opportunity. And that's what I saw in this particular opportunity is we have a unique moment in time when we can make things happen before things get a lot worse. So let's hope this works. If it don't work, it don't mean that our experiment was invalid. It just means that there are too many other forces on the other side at the moment. Let's hope that's not the case, because I think we've got a shot here. And the more people we get on our side, the better. If nothing else, just growing a community of awareness, people that want this. It is a statement. It is a huge statement. The more people that get on board, it could grow and metastasize and change the world for the positive, change the world for peace. And that's the kind of thing we need to focus on. So we need to think about how we reach out, how we do that. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to be. We are going to be the change. We are becoming the change right now. You are the change because you're here listening to me. You're here watching this. That means you are the change. You are doing something. You are being effective. So take this and spread it around. Greg, will you dye your beard red for Valentine's? I may not get it out. My beard used to be red. My hair it was redder than my hair. You see, my hair is kind of a light strawberry blonde, but my beard was red at one time. There's still a few traces in here, but it's mostly gone. Yeah, it's gray and, I don't know if I could get all that out. That would look funny. Dye my beard for Valentine's. That would be interesting. Okay. I need a weekend routine anyway. Oh, Kristen, so is that the idea? So maybe we should do this for a weekend routine? Well, we're doing this Sunday because that's the day that Funny Day comes up, but we'll have many other days that we can focus on in events. We might go with something weekly. Let's see how this evolves. We might go monthly, but please share this. Go on the other channels and appeal to them. Put it in their comment section. Put it in the live notes like you're doing right now. So go in and appeal to these other channels. Hey, we need 2 minutes for peace. Go to your companies. Say, hey, have you heard of this? This is a great idea. This is the whole new thing happening. This is the trend. Always the way to promote something is be positive about it. Always say, know there's going to be the big thing, the new trend. And that gets people's attention because success brings success. So if you declare it's going to be successful, it can be successful. That's the best way to get success. I discovered that at the big conference I ran many years ago. And I told everybody that success begat success. And we used that mantra, and boom, we had a huge conference. Much love and gratitude, Greg, and everyone. You are all a blessing to this earth. Well, thank you, Kristen. Oh my gosh, thank you. So let's see, what else we got here? Kristen, you've been making a lot of really good comments. I appreciate it. So I've promoted you. And maybe many others might follow in this. Archie Bunker says, leak. All right. Andrew Sellers is calling for Cody. We are energy. Yes, we are. And vibration and love. That's why I want everybody to come in after this event, after we do this, and give someone a hug. Spread the love. Some people, after commenting in Rex's video that we were not of God, that we were being demonic or something. No, we're talking about praying. For those that aren't in tune with that, let them meditate. We're talking about appealing to the higher powers, appealing to the universe, and just through the protest to the powers that be in our world, and to reach out and appeal to other people. Because as this grows and more people get aware of it, look, if we get a huge number of people involved in this, they're going to have to listen to us. They can't ignore it because there is power in numbers, my friends. And I think we can grow this. I mean, why do we want war? Why do we don't blow all our money on shooting off weapons that hurting other people and sending our sons and daughters in the way of harm? Why do we want to do that? What does that gain us? If we have to defend ourselves, if somebody's coming here, amen. I'm all about it. Defense. I am all about defense. At my heart, I am a warrior, but I am a warrior for peace first and foremost. The last people that want a war is a warrior. We want peace. We want prosperity, prosperity for all. And that's what we're aiming for, my friends. How old are you, Greg? Well, I'm 40 years younger than my dad. How about that? And he's still active. He still drives. I am 59. So there you go. My dad, actually, I'm just under 40 years younger than him, actually. So, as Rex can tell you, I can still climb up the hills and the mountains and take it on. So, I got four good decades left of me at least. But I think I'm going to reach for immortality as much as I'm allowed within the sphere of this world. Greg, did you hear the password laws to allow Saudis and South Korea to start paying for our military there? Well, Saudi Arabia is getting desperate, my friends, because here's the thing with Saudi Arabia. Youngland, 64 here. Yes, you are, James. Hats off, Greg. Hats off. So, Saudi Arabia is in a pickle in a sense because really, truly, we don't require their energy anymore. We cut basically what you might call a drug deal with them. Oh my God, I got a lot of moderators now. Some other of you merit that, but if everybody's a moderator, that would be funny. Anybody jumping in this channel to cause trouble is going to have some problems, aren't they? Didn't I say I like a good defense? Yes. So, Saudi Arabia cut a deal with the United States that we provide their defense for the royal family there, and they provide us lots of cheap oil, basically. And that has worked for decades. Except we don't need the oil anymore. So they're probably going to be looking for other alliances. Right now, they're looking to pay us like mercenaries. Why don't we want our sons and daughters that volunteer to go over there and be mercenaries? Why don't we do that? Okay, Scratch says, you got one now, Greg. Okay, Scratch, what is it I got? I got one what? We got a good defense now. Yes. At 55, you get a discount at IHOP. Really? I hadn't even applied to it. I've been going to IHOP. I didn't know that. Wow. Maybe some other things I should. My dad was mayor of our hometown for 12 years, says Andrew Sellers. He did many great things. Reminds me of my dad. Oh, well, thank you. He said, all right. 58, Faith. Well, you're nice and young. Good defense. Yes, I believe in strong defense. I believe, but I don't believe in adventurism. I believe that we take care of our own. Pyramid 7. Hi, Pyramid. So you've been a really good, faithful follower and moderator on many channels. So one more moderator. Birthday next month too, 14th. Yeah. Pyramid 7. So, I never knew my dad. Wish he was like Greg. Oh, hey, maybe I'll be your father too there. In a sense. What do you say, Orta? Or father figure. I could be a father figure to somebody older than me, but that doesn't mean I'm your dad. Just an advisor, somebody of inspiration. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to inspire people. I want to inspire people to be aware, to prepare, but to prevent bad things from happening. Let's take preventative action. Let's stop the world from going nuts. Let's do everything we can if it comes, if it goes bad, if it hits the fan, when it hits the fan. Let's make sure we're in as good a spot as is possible. And let's form communities. We can form local communities, but be connected in a larger community of communities. And this could be global. Look, we're people everywhere. Everywhere in this world, you find people. You find good people. Well, thank you, Orta. You find great people everywhere in this world. I don't care what race, what culture, what background. There are beautiful, wonderful people all over the world. Mr. Allison, you are truly an inspiration. Oh, thank you. True helper. Yes, thank you. So Saudi Arabia wanted to pay us during the Gulf War. Yeah. Well, do we want to be mercenaries? Of course, we're giving it to them for free basically right now. So in a sense, we are free mercenaries. That's even worse, I guess. Why are we there? Why, my friends? Why? Why? Yeah, I believe in a good defense, but you know what? We're kicking up with Putin. I believe Putin's, and Putin's a little dictator, and right now he's trying to consolidate more power in Russia. But he don't scare me as bad as a lot of us. Now, they do have capability. The Russians could wipe us out. That's unquestionable. We shouldn't be poking at the bear. We need to think about that. We could have had a chance to have had a better relationship with them, but we pushed them off, and now they're in the camp of China. And the way China's growing militarily, that nation under the regime of Xi Jinping could be a real threat. However, the people in China are beautiful there. Great, smart people. We need to find a way that we can just, work people to people, depower all these regimes. Let's see, giving us all the info, tips that we weren't to learn from our dads and grandpads. Well, thank you. So, Seeker of Truth. Thank you, Seeker of Truth. So, my friends, I don't want to, we're going 36 minutes. I did not mean to have a long video here tonight. I only meant to be in here for a few minutes. But, I start seeing all you guys and start chatting with you. And you're such a great crew. You're such a great people. I really think a lot of my subscribers, you guys are wonderful. I don't see anybody here that's not deserving to be a moderator, but I've got already 80% moderators. Yeah, I was having a little bit of a problem there when I started out, right? But we're good now. All right, showing the world love. And that's just it. Show the world love. Why not? Why we got to show hatred? See, that's the problem. In our country, the world views us as the exporter of hatred. The world thinks that we are the exporter of war, that we are not a country of freedom as we see ourselves, that we are a country exporting violence. That's the way we're seen around the world, my friends. You may not realize that because you don't hear that from our news media, because our news media doesn't tell you the way things really are. So that's what you need to be aware of. That's why we need to reach out. So I've been buying seeds from China for years. Oh, seeds from China. Oh my gosh. Go to my other videos and click the links to my True Leaf Market, and that will help my channel. Don't buy seeds from China. Buy them local and buy heirloom seeds. China, oh my God, don't buy seeds from China. We have them here. Much love spreading 222 prayer day. Yes. So this will be an amazing thing, an amazing prayer, an amazing session. And from all the feedback I'm getting from you guys, I know it's going to be amazing. If just 3 people come in agreement, you can have a major effect. We're going to have thousands. We're going to have thousands involved, maybe tens of thousands. And as we keep doing this, it'll be maybe hundreds of thousands. Let's see if we can pump this up into the millions. But I can't do it by myself. I need you. You're the people that can spread this. You are the people that can make this happen. And that's what you can do. You can be a positive change for the future. Greg, stay positive, my friend. That's what I'm trying to do. Am I not? Because that's what this is about. Let's do this. It's important to know what can go bad. That's all I was talking about. It's important to understand that. But also, that's how you deal with it. You know where the threats are, and you deal with them. And it might be a session like we're talking about, a meditative session. It might be that you write letters to your congressman. It might be that you go talk to your EMA people and get them to understand the full breadth of a nationwide prolonged multi-year grid down. That's not what they typically practice for. So there are things that we can do to reach out and make a difference. And I will do my best to keep you informed of that. And, garlic, hey, I had to grow garlic. I've got videos on growing garlic. I got videos on growing turmeric. These are medicinal plants that you can grow. And garlic is really easy to grow all over the United States. You can grow garlic just about all over the world. And it is so good for you, so helpful. Yes, Shannon, absolutely. We are, Shannon. Warriors of love. All right, dang mods, don't forget. What's this say? Dang mods, don't forget to hit that like and share. All right, True Helper. You get promoted. I got almost all mods in here already. Well, okay, this is not clicking. I don't know what's that. Oh, because I'm down. Okay, maybe next time. Let's think I went all the way to the bottom, so it wasn't taken. All right, there you are. We'll make it happen now. We have almost all moderators in here. Wow, somebody comes here and making trouble. They're going to be in trouble. Hey guys, I love you. You're great. You're great people. All of you. You're wonderful. I need to go, but I just want to tell you that I really appreciate you. You are going to reach out, I know, and make a big difference in this world. Let's take this and take it out forward. Let's change the world for the positive. Let's be the source of a new light, a new ray of love in the world. Let's do good things. Let's see, bonuses paid out January the 1st. That was fun. Yes, Maria, absolutely, 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 absolutely. Guys, ladies, you're all wonderful. I think the world of you. Oh, dang it, Mr. Allison, thank you, but dang it. I won't be danging it for you, Pepper. Now I can't troll anymore. Yeah, you got to behave yourself now. Nah, you're great. You're all great. You're all great. I really appreciate y'all. I really do. So let's be the change. We are going to be the change. That's what we're doing. That's why you're here. I know it. I love it. I'm sitting here, look, I got 113 people in here and 121 thumbs ups. Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, this video's gone too long. So my friends, I appreciate it. I thank you all for everything you've done, for who you are, for what you're doing. And I know you're going to go out and make a big difference in this world. I know, and I have the faith that you are going to go out and post this and share it and spread it and talk it up, and we're going to change the world. Thank you, everyone. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night and weekend, and I'll be doing a video, hopefully, on the blowguns. I'll be doing a video on, I'm hoping to do a video on a press I'm working on for squeezing peat moss for worms, and if it's warm enough to crank my tractor, Saturday, if I don't have too much rain, I might do a video on a mod I've done to my sled bed worm beds and other things as they come. I always use other things to do. So if you're watching this video and if you've got this far, I'm sure you're hooked. You need to subscribe to my channel if you've followed me for 42 minutes. And bang the update notification bell. And my friend Cody Procon here has told me he's been unsubscribed 3 times. Cody watches every video. He's one of my most faithful watchers, but he got unsubscribed 3 times. Cody, if you're still here, you can vouch for that. So, dang, Mr. Allison, making me feel like I can be super. You can. You can, absolutely. You're all super people. And you know what? We're heroes. You're heroes. What makes you a hero is doing what we're talking about. You're going out to change the world and make it positive. That's a hero. That is a superhero. And when you're going out and trying to make this world a more positive place, to end all the conflicts that we have, to make this a better world for ourselves and our children, that makes you, my friends, a hero. And that's why I appreciate y'all so much. Anyway, thank you all, and have a wonderful good night.